for being here. We're going to talk all things going live in just a minute. Appreciate everyone who is joining me. Thank you for all your support. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I'm going to get started on my TikTok in a second or two. But I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you for all your support as I get going. I have 571 subscribers. We are growing, friends. It is about consistency and engagement. Keep showing up for your community. There we go, some light. Showing up for your community, showing up for yourself. That's what this is about. Showing up for yourself, doing something that you didn't think you could even do. And so that's what I am doing. Show up every day for you all. And I come, in most cases, twice a day. Some days are not twice a day, but that is okay. You do see me and I'm being consistent, friends. So I want to make sure that you understand that you can do this too. It is not just one person. If you put your mind to it, you can do it. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you being here. Let me know if there's any questions. We'll get to talking and chatting in just a little bit. And I appreciate everybody who's joining me. Go ahead and like the live, comment, and subscribe. We're going to get started shortly. And so, very pleased with how things is going and how things are progressing. So, we have plenty of our friends coming on live right now. So, I'm going to go live in a second. Hello, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for joining. I'm Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency, so I appreciate you being here. We are talking all things going live. Let me know where you're from. Thank you for chatting. Oh, appreciate the compliment. I love compliments, you all. So thank you so much for that. So those who are in the chat, please let me know where you're from. And we're going to get to talking and chatting a little bit. I'm going to go over to the TikTok side. You guys know I co-stream. So I'm going to go over there and chat with you for a little bit over on that side of the street. But also want to make sure I answer any questions. Appreciate everybody coming in here from Gosvenborn. What is that from? Let me know. What country? I'm not sure. Yeah, let me know. Thank you. Hello. How you doing, friend? Splash Pond. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to talk all things going live. So in just a few minutes, I co-stream. So I tell people all the time, I'm on TikTok and I will go on there to talk about the agency because this is a Creator Network agency. So I'll go over there and chat with you all and share information. How you doing, Allison? Thank you so much for being here. Those who are in the room, say hello. So I know you're cut you off here by your cutie. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, I thought you were talking about hairs, like as in true hair. I haven't just washed it. This is a wash day. So I picked it up, put the cap on, and that's how I'm gonna do my live today. Probably how I'm gonna do my live for the next couple days. But we'll see. When I sit down and take care of the hair stuff. But I don't let that stop me from progress. You know, sometimes people are so caught up in the vanity of it all. Oh, I have to look this way, I have to act this way, I have to do this. I tell you, come be your authentic self, be natural, do what you need to do, and don't let all the other things that will sometimes kind of hold you back stop you from doing what you need to do. So I show up. I started this on the YouTube side. I started this in April of this year, coming live, and I co-stream on TikTok. So I'm going live anyway. So I just turn on my tablet and I go live here and talk to you guys, and then I'll switch over to TikTok and talk over there to them because I'm talking about TikTok tips mainly. I'm talking about how to go live. So I started this in April with 50 subscribers. That's how many subscribers you can have to go live. And since then, I've got up to 571 subscribers. Just going live, just talking to you all, sharing information. And then I tell you guys to make sure you like my live, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. But in doing that, you see people who support. and they come back and they learn a little bit more and they come back again and they ask questions. So that's all I do, and I just make myself available in that way. And then over time I get clients. I've started the agency. I have over 100, and I think the official number is 114 people who are in the agency. And so I just keep going live and sharing knowledge and information. So that's what I do. I want you guys to grow as well. There's no reason why you can't do what you put your mind to. So that's what I talk about. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you joining. I'm going to go on the TikTok side. Let me set up my camera. I'm going to go there and say hello to my friends over there. We got a busy Saturday. I'm so excited. We're doing a lot of great stuff this Saturday. Hola, no Apple English. Okay. Appreciate you being here, friend. Thank you all for joining. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I'm a creator network agency on TikTok, and I talk about all things live stream. So thank you for joining me this Saturday morning. If you have not liked my live, go ahead and click the like button so that I know you're here. Put a comment in so I know where you're from. And then also make sure you subscribe. Click that subscriber button so that I can connect with you. And if you click the bell, you can get notifications of when I go live and when I post content. But again, I want us to be in connection so you know anything you need to know about going live, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok, I can support you. So I do typically have a moderator during the week. Her name is Jess Michelle Crochet. She's great. She's somebody you want to connect with if you're interested in YouTube optimization, branding, that type of stuff. I also support those conversations, but I do a lot of it on TikTok because I am an agency. I talk about the agency quite a bit. So I'm going to go on TikTok in just a minute. We're going to chat over there and talk to our friends over there. I'm going to share some tips and strategies to help you go live, and then we will connect. Let me know if you have any questions. I always want to answer questions as well. I just remembered a message I was supposed to send somebody. Let me just send it so I can say it's off my mind. Hold on one second. It's supposed to be one word. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you going. Hold on one second. Okay, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you joining. I had to make sure I sent a message to one of my supporters to make sure I'm supporting her live and sharing some information about TikTok. I'm going to talk about that as one of the newer violations. So I want to make sure my people are fully aware of it and that they take care of that particular one, because it is one with those static images. You got to be careful so that you don't get a violation. So as a creator network agency, I share tips and strategies about going live and things you need to know from a TikTok community guidelines. If you're new to my live, go ahead and like the live, comment, and if you have not subscribed, click that subscriber button so that we can stay in communication. I can share information with you so that you can also learn and grow. So I appreciate everyone who liked the live. That was so kind of you. If you don't mind liking the live, that's helpful because it also lets YouTube know that you're here and that the live is engaging. How you doing, Grace? How are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. And so we're going to get started in just a minute. I always have to put a couple things on my live, and then you guys will hear me start talking intentionally. Good morning, everyone. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And that way we can get to going. I'm going to go to my cousin's football game today. Okay. All right. Housekeeping rules. Thank you so much, Grace, for sharing that information. Housekeeping, make sure you're 18 years and older for this particular live stream, because I talk about TikTok, I talk about going live, you have to be 18 years and older to go live. So everything I'm sharing is just to make sure that you are of age and you can participate. Also, it's a professional channel. So let's keep the comments professional. We're going to talk all things live stream. If you have questions, I do monitor the comments over here in the chat. I'll look up because I get little messages, but I am mainly over here. You said I'm 21. Okay. And then in my bio is my stand store. I am going to add my link to join the agency. The agency is free. I talk about that all the time. So I want you guys to be able to participate in that as well. If you are interested, it allows you to get information about going live, and I support your journey. Um, and so I'm going to say why. I always put a question for my people so they know what we are talking about. So we're going to put that here. And then let's see, let me go here, and that's fine. And then we're just gonna go live. We're just gonna go live. Thank you all for joining. Make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell also so you get notification of when I go live. I go live twice a day. I go live at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern, and I share information here. This is a playlist. This is going to become a playlist for you guys to go back and listen to what I've shared. I'm happy to share that information, but it's your way to come back, listen to what I'm talking about. I also, and I tell you guys a quick pro tip, I also use it as a way to get more engagement on my channel. So you want to think of it that way. If you're going to produce content, and especially if you're going live, create content that people can go back to and watch. So that becomes more engagement on your channel. It gives you watch time, watch hours that YouTube wants you to get, as well as you can get more subscribers. So always make sure when you're live streaming, you make it public, you make it a playlist for people, and they can go back and watch that. Thumbnails, titles, descriptions, all that stuff is important as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, friends, thank you so much for being here. All right, we're going to get to rocking and rolling on TikTok. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate you all being here. I am Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. I am a creator network agency. We're going to talk all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. In the meantime, we're going to talk all things going live so I can support your live journey. And if you are nervous, afraid, scared, shy, introverted, you don't know what all the stuff on the screen is all about, I'm here to help you. So I want to make sure you're successful. Let me know if you have questions. I always say I want to make sure I'm answering questions for my supporters. And if you are coming in and you're trying to figure out how to get on this TikTok thing, how to make money, how to earn passive income, that's what I'm here to tell you as well. So as a creator network agency, I am intentionally supporting you in your life journey. How you doing, friend? How you doing, Shakira? How are you? Shakira, are you able to come to my meetings on Sundays? Because I have some great announcements going into the month of October. So we're gonna talk about some stuff to kind of get people going with their life journey. Hello, friends, how are you? And so I want to make sure you are going live and you have all the information you need. And if you have questions, let me know, because I want to make sure you're confident and comfortable about what's going on here. And if you need somebody to support you, let me know that as well. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm right on my screen, but I'm here answering questions too. And so we're going to get started in a second. We got a busy day today. We were in these streets yesterday. We were here yesterday, and we were doing some great things with learning how to battle, as well as engaging with one another. Hey, how you doing? The real Miss Bev. I think you came in. Shakira said, I have a few questions I will ask in the morning. Oh, in the meeting. Okay, gotcha, in the meeting. Hey, Hallie Q, how are you? Thank you so much, Shakira. I appreciate you. Ginger, thank you for joining. Thank you, the real Miss Bev, for the daily heart me. Thank you so much. The real Miss Bev, we got to figure out another time for us to meet. We weren't able to do it last week. So let's figure out if we can get another one in, okay? Another time. And let me know. I don't know if during the week works for you better. I know weekends is always busy too. So let me know if we can do the weekday. Message me or let me know what works. Good morning. How you doing, Diana? Diana, I sent you an email. We meeting on Monday. So, and Shakira, I'm happy to meet with you too. So let me know if that's sometime. I'm off Monday. Okay, Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern. Because I'm meeting with Diana at 2. So 1 p.m. Eastern could work. If you say yes, let me know and I'll write you down. Yes, 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to send you, Real Miss Bev, I'm writing it down here. I'm going to send you a message. Real Miss Bev at 1 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Sounds good, friend. I got you. So I'm going to try my best. If I don't send it, you send me a message like, dog, you forgot about me. I'm not trying to forget about you. Because I will forget sometime. Thank you so much, my wellness woman. All right, friend, we're going to talk. We're going to talk. I know you are trying to get going. You're going to be in these battle streets this evening, or for you, afternoon. So we're going to get going in a second. So give me 1 second. I'm setting up my other screen. Okay, I will definitely know that. I definitely know the feeling. Okay. All right. So let's do this. Thank you so much. Thank you for the rose. How you doing, Silver folks? How you doing? You didn't change your photo. Love it, Fred. Look at you. Love it. Yes, I need your help with the agency support, and I am scared. Scared of what? Yes, I love it, Fred. Scared of what? What? No, the battle and stuff is supposed to be fun, y'all. It is all fun and games. I mean, okay, obviously, okay, so here's what I think I have to have this conversation with hopefully she'll come in, Dr. Trish. He said, I know you're just scared that I won't figure it out. I just scared that you won't figure it out. I'll be in the chat, friend. I was in tears. When I say I laughed hard at all of y'all, I laughed hard a few times. I literally laughed hard on y'all a few times yesterday. Y'all was hard down hilarious. I'm just saying. I know, oh my gosh. I was like, oh my gosh. I did a pop quiz on Wednesday because of y'all. We're going to do a pop quiz Saturday. But, okay. So that y'all know what yesterday me and the woman, I know. I seriously, I heard that I laughed. Oh my gosh, that was so funny to me. So Vi Wellness woman did a battle yesterday, y'all. And she's like, Dr. Lisa, and your questions were so cute. She said, should I end the live? Should I just end the live? I was like, no, don't end the live. And I don't know what the girl was doing. She wasn't ending it either. She was like, okay, I'm going to play my music. Holly Q, you wasn't in the room when it happened. Thank you so much. You was not in the room yet, but literally right before your battle, it was comedy, okay? It was straight comedy. You said thanks for setting up. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. So Holly Q, I don't know if I want this woman recapped with you, but oh my gosh. She recapped a little bit, but you would have had to be in the room, okay? Oh my gosh, I was hard down laughing. So apparently, I don't know what you clicked. Linus, I have no idea what you clicked. But she invited somebody else from Ghana. And the girl was just sitting there. She was listening to her music. She said, I'm from Ghana. She was listening to her music. And Linus was like, what do I press? What do I press? I'm trying to get it down. Linus said, should I just end the live? Should I just end the live? I said, don't end it. Thanks for sending us. We always have some last minute drama. The lady from Ghana, yes. Yes. And she was so cute. She was like, I'm just going to sit here. I ain't pressing no buttons. She knew how to let herself down. She did that on purpose. And she was playing her music. She was like, yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. And so Linus figured it out. So she was essentially, you always go back to co-host. Co-host should do it. And it was last minute. She was getting her points. I was panicking. You guys were hilarious. Hello, Bloom. So Linus, the infinity ring is your friend. Pure intentions. Are we good, friend? Are you all back to normal? Hopefully everything is well, friend. Thank you for that daily heart me. Hello, Urban Eye Candy. And so hopefully all is well on your end too, pure intentions. Hello, friends. Hello. And so the interlocking rings, that infinity symbol. Yes, back to normal. Perfect. I'm gonna cheer. That's awesome, friend. So, Infinity Ring is co-host. So when you're battling, co-host. That's what you're wrestling. And so I was like, I'm going to call my lawyer. He said, I need to. I should be able to share whatever I want to share. How many times I want to share, when I like to share it. TikTok does have rules for that, but you gotta be careful about oversharing. But yeah, that's totally fine. So now we know. Now we know. So so what was I going to say? So the co-host feature is what you're paying attention to. Co-host, Miss Babson, you battling tonight too. Awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for the title gift of Tiny Tinies. Thank you for the donuts. I appreciate you all. And so as you click co-host, that's where you should see the person you are battling. Miss Babson, follow me on this because I want to make sure you're good too. So Miss Babson, there's a group that's battling at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to just say East Coast times, 6 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. So we have two groups going. Okay, two groups of people are battling. Some of you are battling agency people, not many. I think the majority are battling outside the agency. We're going to test the waters, y'all. Okay? We're expanding. We're expanding our reach. We're trying to figure out some other stuff, and we're going to learn from it. So I want you all to feel confident that you got this and you could do it. And you want to make sure you're communicating with your community. So I say make sure you start your live 15 to 20 minutes beforehand so that you can start sharing your live. He said live goal. On my live goal, thank you so much, sweetie. Appreciate that. Reset it. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, and so put that out there. I want to put that out there. I want you to start your live 15 to 20 minutes earlier. If you go into the infinity symbol, thank you for the donuts and friendship. If you go to the infinity symbol, you should be able to so you should be able to see the person you're going to be battling. You should have gotten a notification already, but you should see who you're battling, and then ideally within a minute before the time, maybe on time, you click invite if they haven't done it already to you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I think you can start it up to 10 minutes before, so just know that that's something that they could reach out to you well before the time. So so you want to warm up your room, get your friends in the room 15-20 minutes before your time to start. So most of you should be live. If your start time is 6 p.m. Eastern, you should be live by 5, no later than 5:45. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Tracy. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the daily heart mate coming in, supporting. Love that. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have questions, and if you're new to my room, let me know if you have questions as well. I always want to answer questions for people coming in as well. And so, hello, Black Joy. Thank you so much for being here. So, thank you for the donuts as well, Bloom. Look at you there. Bloom. Oh my gosh. You just leveled up in my room. Where's your sticker? Let's celebrate Bloom. Thank you for that, Bloom. I'm just going to say Bloom because TikTok won't put your whole name there. Look at there. We'll put your sticker over here, friend. Yes, congratulations. You're my first level 32er. Awesome. You say, yes, ma'am. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow, level 32. Okay, so here's a great morning. How you doing, Cheryl? So what you're gonna do is click that co-host button. Now, Linda, are you still with me? Let me know if I need to talk about power-ups. Hello, new to the room. Thank you for being here. Fly Eye Fashion Accessories. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you have questions too. Great. You said wife, mom, Gigi. You're Gigi, hairstylist, accessory queen. Peace, love, and happiness. Thank you for joining, friend. And I am going to give you some homework too. So we're going to talk about Fly Eye. We're gonna talk about all things going live. So let me know, you're my new person. So I'm gonna give you a little support when it comes to understanding the live stream. So let me know if you have questions, but I'm gonna give you some information as well. So okay, so as you Linus, let me know if you have questions about the power ups. So since you did the battle with Dr. Trish, you received one glove. I got that glove. So when you win a battle, hello, disaster specialist. When you win a battle, your top three people, your MVPs, who help support you in winning, those top three gifters essentially, they potentially, not all the time, I don't know why it happens for some and not others. I don't understand the logic. They give those individuals ammunition to support your next match. Okay? So there's these different gameplays that you can use. I can put it out there because I have it in my gift bag so that I can use for your next event. Okay? They're called power ups. Okay, that's what a power up is. I do have questions always. She's so sweet. Hey, how you doing, Miss Darlene? I have a lightning bolt in a mist. Who do you have it for? Because you have to, whoever you got it for is the person you have to use it for. So when you have those, you got to go and use it for that person's next battle event. Yes, please. I want to learn about going live. I love it. You're in the right room, friend. You're in the right room. So stay with me. So Coach Jesse. So stay with me, Fly. I'll answer some questions. I'll share some information. So what I'm talking about right now is a special gameplay in TikTok called matches, aka battles. We say battles. That's the term we use. In the game, in the system, it's called match. That's the official term. So I don't know why it was called battles. Somebody probably named it that a long time ago. But now it's called matches. So I'm going to talk about that. That's what I'm talking about right now. So Coach Jesse, you have those you have those power ups for when those power ups expire in 5 days from the time you got it. 5 days later, so you will see people try to battle again before that to get to use those, or they may battle, like if they have a scheduled battle like you and Linus had yesterday, or like Linus has today, and Miss Darlene and Miss Babson has today. They will try to do a quick battle like Linus did yesterday with Dr. Trish to get more power ups. Okay? And so with getting more power ups, you could use that for your next battle. So some people battle beforehand so that they can win maybe a quick friendly battle so that they have power ups that they can use for their real scheduled battle. So that's what happened. So Linus, people in your room, you won against, I'm sorry, Halaku, you won against Linus. Somebody in your room got power ups. Maybe your top three got them. Okay? How you doing, love? Appreciate you being here, friend. So maybe your top three received them. So those top three people have power ups for you. So when you battle within the next 7 days, the next 5 days, they can use them. Now, if you wait a whole 7 days, they don't have them anymore. They expired. Okay? So just know that is something that can be used. So if you decided to do a friendly battle Halaku on Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Trying to do the math in my head. Tuesday or Wednesday. You should be able to have someone with power ups. Those people would have to come back to your room to use them for that event. Okay? So for today's example, I received a glove for Linus. Okay? By bonus woman. So I received a glove for her. So when I come in your battle, Linus, and I'm going to say this here for you and for the room. When I come to your battle today at 3 p.m. your time, 6 p.m. Eastern, technically you should tell me when you want me to use the glove. Now, I don't think you know what to tell me, so I'm going to tell you when I think I should use the glove. Because I know you don't know the answer to that. It's like, I don't know when I should use it. So here's a strategy, and not that this is the strategy, the best strategy, it's just a strategy. People tend to use the glove in the last 30 seconds because it's a 30-second timer on it, and it'll pop up right above your little scoreboard for when it's used for you. Thank you, Sam, for the follow. Thank you for the shares, everyone. And so it's a little glove. It literally pops up above your screen. And if anyone in the room who wants to send you a gift, they would tap that glove, a screen pops up and says send a gift. And then they send their gift. It goes to their gift gallery and they send the gift they want to send. Okay? Thank you so much, Lisa. How are you, friend? And so that's how it works. And so when you tap the glove gives you five times the points. I think that's how it works. So people, if I send you a hand heart signal, and that's worth 100 points, it's worth 500 points now. So your point value goes up because people tap the glove and sent a high level gift. Okay, so some people tap that glove and send like the big expensive gifts, and then it's 5 times that, so their points goes up. Excellent. 5 times that amount. So just know that that's kind of the gameplay, and so you really can in that last 30 seconds. That's what people say, sniping. They talk about sniping. And so when they talk about sniping, that's essentially what's happening. They're essentially sending maybe a glove or sending a high level gift, and they get 5 times the points, and then they win the game. So that happens. So we will play it out. I may send the glove sooner, depending on. So there's some strategies to put the glove out there, especially if you have multiple gloves. You can put the glove out there early, maybe in the first minute, just to see how the other opponent's playing. And if they got a lot of points in the first minute or so, you can put the glove, and then your team can build your point value up and send gifts by tapping that glove and 5 timing the gifts. But usually people do it in the last 30 seconds. So we'll do the last 30 seconds since we know we got one glove. If you do another friendly battle and get another glove or some other power-ups, we can have more of a strategy. Okay? So let me know if that makes sense. Linus, let me know if you with me, friend. Last 30 seconds, I'm gonna plan to use up your glove, and people can support by clicking the glove for you. Okay? Let me know if there's any questions about anything I said. I have a question. What's your question, friend? Appreciate you. Love it. What's your question? Let me know what your question is. And if, let me know if you want to verbally ask. You said, okay. I got you, friend. We're going to do the glove at the end. Now you might want to say, Dr. Lise, where that glove at? Because just in case I forget, I'm like, remember the glove out. But I will do it. Can I do a shoppable live during my regular live? The answer is yes. You just there's some things to be careful about. I'll talk about that in a second, but yes, the answer is yes. Question is best to join a network before or after you decide whether you plan to go live. Well, after is probably the better strategy. TikTok will let you do a trial live if you have never gone live before. Thank you so much who came in. Thank you so much for joining live. So they will let you do a trial live, but if you haven't made the decision to go live first. Go live. I think that's the better strategy. There's a lot of people who join my agency that are not going live, and so I need to have a real heart-to-heart with some of those people. Like, I can't support you. If something happens, you're gonna be like, oh, Doc, what about my content? Oh, Doc, what about this? What about that? I can't support you if you're not going live. You gotta go live. So yeah, that's the whole point of an agency. So the Creator Network agencies are for live hosts. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that donut support. Thank you for helping me reach my goal. Yeah, so I want you all to go live so that you can get the support. But if you're not going live, it's no point being in an agency. So yeah, definitely make sure you're going live and intend to go live. I mean, I don't have requirements. I have strong encouragements, but I want you to benefit from it. There's no point in just joining an agency and not using it. Also, if people have won in the past, does it make more sense to support them first? Say that again. Also, if people have won in the past, does it make more sense to support them first? I don't know. I don't understand. I'm not following Linus, I'm not following the question. Linus, what you mean? Is that a question or a statement? He said absolutely. Yeah. So, I will say, let me it's a question. If so, but thank you for the follow, friend. I guess I'm not understanding what you're saying. Also, if people have won in the past, does it make more sense to support them first? Who are you talking about? Your viewers supporting the people, the winners? Let me try to make sense of what you're saying. Good morning. How you doing, Yolanda? Um, let me make sense. So when you're saying supporting them, you're saying as a viewer, and you're part of that person's community. As viewers supporting the winners, viewers supporting the winners, viewers. Okay, so when it comes to battling, you should invite your community. Your community should want to support you because they're part of your community and they're looking to support your battle. Um, if you, so there are battle teams. So people support each other. So if I'm your supporter, theoretically, when I go battle, you may come support me because I supported you, and you may support the whole getting power ups and backpacks and stuff like that, having it in their backpack and coming to use that. So there is a strategy about making a team, if that's what you're asking, and sometimes viewers are part of both communities. Yes, yes. Some people are part of the agency. Some people are part of your community. Absolutely, yes, that could happen, and it could be in people who are battling. Not everybody's battling in an agency, so it could be helpful if there are small little clusters, little teams of people saying, okay, we're part of this group, and when I battle, you're going to support me, and when you battle, I'm going to support you. That that should be happening too. So you want to be intentional about cultivating that. I don't, I mean, we haven't gotten there yet. So in a perfect world, we will get there, maybe even as an agency. But again, your community, if you guys are creating your own individual communities, people in your community are there to support you because they're fan club members or they're super fans. And they're like, okay, you know what? Let me come and support. And then those people, you're like, okay, I'm going to support you when you have a battle, and I want to make sure you get power ups, and I'm going to get reciprocate. So just that's kind of what you want to get to. You definitely want to get to that. Okay, if you're going to really be a true battler. And like I said, I know we're still kind of growing and learning about this, but you definitely want to get to that point where you're creating this nice cluster of people who support each other. Okay, and as people level up, like I said, this is for my friend Fly. Fly, if you're still with me, drop me a heart in the chat. Just put a little heart symbol, so I know you're still with me. This is for my people as you're thinking about your level up, because when you think about those big gifts that cover the screen and you go to those rooms, you have to be a high level engager to send those gifts. So you got to make sure you have different levels in your room too that can support. I'm open to reciprocate and support, not just in battles. There we go. Let me pin I am Yolanda's comment, because that's it. Yeah, that's it. Not just in battles. Hey, it's all around. There we go. And so, and really, the other part I will say, that's kind of where I got to be sensitive to people's content and people's topics, because not everybody's topics mesh. Not everybody's content is for everybody. Not everybody's personalities mesh. So just recognizing that's a piece of it too. So if somebody loves your content, loves your topic, maybe it complements each other, then that's good too. That's awesome. You guys are learning from each other, growing, and it's supporting each other in that way. I think about my crafters. Maybe y'all have different crafting approaches and things that you're doing, but you're part of the crafting niche. Maybe you support each other. Or my spiritual motivators, those people. So coaches, they're supporting each other. So it could be any number of ways to look at it, but just know that that's a big piece of it. You gotta figure out who are your supporters, okay, and bring those people in the room, and continue to bring those people in. You said that's a different mindset. I know. Not everybody can do that. That's true. Yeah. Yes, like minds. Wellness for women over 40. Very niche. Yeah. Yeah. But it covers a big group of people. And so people want to maybe hear from you, and then when you go to their live, they're sharing a topic that's meaningful to you, and you want to support in that way as well. So, um, The engagement stuff I wanted to talk about because of the gifting that happens with battles. Again, as you think about your level of engagement, so you can support by sending gifts, but if you really want to send like the vault gifts or some of the bigger gifts, you got to be a higher level of engagement. So that's just something to think about. So your team of people may vary, and you may have people who are, you know, 30 plus level blue boxers and stuff. Yes, I try to shout out and support all wellness folks who come in my lives. There we go. Hey, Angela. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for joining. All right, friends. Couple things I wanted to talk about. So we had a great time battling yesterday. So Halleck and Bob Wellness Woman, they had a great battle. And then later we had a 301 and a 401 event that happened, which was fun and funny. So again, we're going to continue to do that. We're going to continue to do the Fridays Friends and Learn. So we'll have those events. Because I do have the ability to schedule, make event schedules the way I did for today's event and what I did for Halleck and Vibe Wellness Woman, I probably will do that a little bit more. Okay? I probably will do that a little bit more. Love it. Shoppable Lives. I stay with me for a minute. I won't forget about you. And so I just want to recap about the battle so I can close the loop there. And so because of that, I probably would like to do that a little bit more so that we have those scheduled and people can easily see who they're with. Now, the way Coach Jesse is teaching it, it also is helpful so you to know what to press, even if you're not in a situation where it's already prearranged for you. But I want you to know that that can happen too. So that's good that we're learning that. What time is Fridays Friends and Learn? You know what, Coach Jesse, we did it. We've been usually doing it around the 9 o'clock hour, 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yesterday was the 9 p.m. Eastern hour. I think that's when they kicked it off. So we're usually doing it later in the evenings because of people's schedules. What Coach Jesse will do, and we'll talk about it in tomorrow's Zoom meeting, but what she does is sends a school announcement letting people know if they want to participate. Sometimes people share it here, but she will have it in school. So please go there and just respond to her message and just say, I want to participate. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern is what we've traditionally done. That's fair. We can work around availability and schedule. So she's been pretty flexible. So let me transition because the shoppable live question did come up. Let me know if there's other questions too that you guys have put in the chat. My stream was glitching yesterday, so hopefully it doesn't glitch as much today. Make sure you guys share out the live and communicate with other people too. A couple things with shoppable live yesterday, with Lovett's question. You can turn on the shopping cart. How you doing, Dr. Trish? You can turn on the shopping cart when you go live. It's not a bad strategy. There's a few of you who do it and execute it pretty well. Okay, so if you turn on the shopping cart, you just have to show your product. So if I'm going to be talking about my little lip gloss sitting over here, and I'm talking, and I have that product in the shopping cart, I might have it pinned on the screen. I gotta have it. I gotta show it. It could be on my lips, but I gotta show it. You said yours was glitching. Check maybe you might need to update your app, but check and see if the app update is needed. Good morning, good morning. So, so show the product. You might have it in your hand. You're talking and stuff. Who was that? Carol West, the voice guru. She had hers in her hand. She was showing it like this. She was talking. She had it on her lips. She applied it a few times. She was doing that. She was just talking about voice acting too. But she had the product. She showed it. It was in the shopping cart. It was pinned for a minute. So make sure you do that. The product has to be shown. You can have other products there too. But whatever you have pinned, make sure it's visible. It's shown. Okay? And if you unpin something and put something else, and maybe you're showing a different lip gloss, and now you're like, okay, I'm gonna show this guy. That's fine. But just make sure whatever you have pinned there is shown. Okay? And that it's visible. At some point, you can put it down for a little bit. You don't see it. If it's still pinned, show it. Okay, got it. And then if you stop talking about your product. Unpin it and remove it from the shopping bag in your live. If you're like, you know what, I'm not talking about it anymore, unpin it, remove it. Here's why. Because TikTok will give you a violation saying you're not talking about what's in the shopping bag or you have products in your shopping bag. So I say remove them. It's not removing them from your showcase, it's just removing them from your live in that shopping bag because we can see it. There's like a little number that we would see. Okay? So you want to make sure you do remove them. Leanne, you said, so your cart can be there at any time, but you have to show the pin item. You definitely have to show the pin item. Your cart has, if your cart is activated, be careful because I've had people get in trouble for that. Your cart is activated, you're not showing the product, you don't have anything pinned, but your cart is on, and you're not talking about anything about products. TikTok like, well, what you doing? Why you got the shopping cart on? So I definitely would say pin a product on occasion, talk about it, unpin it, switch things up. But don't leave that there on with products in it and not talk about any of it. So, because essentially you've created a shoppable live. So you got to talk about what's in that shopping cart. You got to infuse that in your live. I would say if you know for a fact you're not going to go there anymore, remove those products from the shopping bag. You literally just says delete the products. They're deleting them from the bag, not your showcase. Okay. So yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. Got it. If you're not showing the product, be on the safe side and keep it out of the bag. Exactly. That's it. That's it. That would be my recommendation. Here's what happens too when you show products, it activates the shop side of TikTok. So you get people coming to your live. And that's kind of why you want to have a product pin and you're showing it. And you might be talking about something else slightly, but you want to go back and like, hey, let me talk this lip gloss. Oh, I love it. It's bright. It keeps your lips moisturized. It's in the shopping cart. I have a pin here, but I just want to show that because I'm wearing it. So you do that type of thing so people kind of see that you talked about it because people are coming in and they're thinking it's a shoppable live. Okay. So they're thinking it's a shoppable live. So definitely talk about the product that you're in, whether it's a journal, whether it's lip gloss, whatever it is. But it does push people into your live because again, they're there for that. The TikTok shop side is activated, so it will help. Um, Good morning. How you doing, Trisha T? I used my puzzle board in my live last night. Next week I'll test out having it pinned. Okay, there you go. That's a good idea, especially if you're gonna have it on the screen and you're using it. Yeah, have it as a pinned product. Do all of you see this in your inbox now? You can see the live video of people being live. You can now see the live video of people being live. So similar to how if you search for somebody on the search screen, similar to that. Let me know if that's what you meant, Dr. Trish. Is that I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, similar to that. Replays. I don't know if she's talking about the replays. I think she's saying it's the live right now. Okay. Dr. Trish, then Coach Jesse. I see both of you in there, so I'm gonna go to Dr. Trish first. Hey, friend.
Yeah, so it's just as of this morning, as people share their lives, and you know how it goes into your inbox.
Uh-huh.
So prior to coming into your live, and I've seen it in other people's lives since this morning, I see you live. I can't hear what you're saying, but I see you live in my inbox.
So what do you mean?
So
Is
I
it
see,
showing? It's not
so
the circles at the top.
no. It's not just a picture of the bio of the person anymore.
Oh, it's them actively live in your
Yes.
inbox. Oh, nice.
I see that on my end. Nobody else is seeing that.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've been seeing boxes and now I'm seeing this. I see boxes in the comments and now I'm seeing this.
Interesting. No, I didn't see that. Uh, TikTok gave me the flash gold donuts. Okay, I'm gonna definitely look for that.
Yeah,
Thank you
I
so
can't
much.
hear you. I would
Okay,
have to go into your live to hear what you're saying,
but you
but
see
I
me
see
here like
I see
talking.
your live. Yes.
Okay, I like that. That's cool. That is
Yeah, I was
super cool.
wondering if anybody else is getting that or why is it just for me? Like
No, well, somebody else, I think Lovis says she saw it. So
Okay.
there's a few other people who said they got it. They saw that this morning. I did not see that. No, I didn't see it. So I'll take a look when I get off and see. You say, yep, I see it. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for sharing that, friend.
Okay.
You ready for tonight? You good?
I'm trying to get through my collaboration with My Wellness Woman, and then I'll get ready for tonight.
All right. All right. All right. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye bye. Okay. And then Coach Jesse, you had a question too. I'm coming up here. Hello, friend.
Hello, good
Good
morning.
morning.
Hi, so a few things. One with the puzzle. So when I was doing the bean game with Jess, right in the middle of that, the puzzle came. She got a puzzle during the battle.
Yeah, I heard her say that. I heard her say she did. I don't know.
Yeah, so cause I had just talked to her about it, cause I had gotten the one before we started the battle. So I was telling her, I asked her, have you ever gotten the puzzle? And she said no. And so I was just telling her how, what happens when you get the puzzle and that and the other. And then we start the bean game. In the middle of the bean game, she said, I got a puzzle. I was like, what? It was so strange because I'm like, so in the middle of a battle, a puzzle shows up. So that was that. And then the other thing was, we last night we were testing out some games in my room. And yes, I know those are in the room that knows that I'm an artist. Please, I mean, it's okay. The artist is in the room, but we was playing the game, and I was trying to find the trivia game that you did a while back when you was asking the questions and we were just answering them, and it were questions from TikTok. So I could not find that game at all. So
I'll
you
tell.
know what?
Yeah. It's under when you click the three dots for more. I wonder if it's gonna pop up if we're here right now. It probably. We'll see.
Because I saw trivia, but it wasn't when
It's the
you
lightning.
did it.
This one here. It's the lightning
Where?
trailer. What's the best advice for men? Ooh. Huh? It's under the three dots for more though. It says lightning Q&A. So it's lightning Q&A.
I didn't see that then because
It's at the top where you do polls, where you click
oh,
for
you
the
know
poll.
what, I did see it, but the questions I didn't know it gave three questions, and that was it. It was about my lives. That was it. It was asking like how often do you think I should go live? It was three. It was only three questions. All of it was regarding live. So I was like, I didn't know how to get it to just ask the questions where they just answered. So I was like, well, I gotta ask the doc how did she do it because I could not find that. But I'm gonna look for it again because it was fun, but it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. However, we did end up playing the trivia game. I'm sorry, not the trivia game. The drawer game, the drawing game, the one that Nika Grace been asking for you to do.
This one.
Michelle, we started playing it, and the people. Oh, I see. I am Yolanda. Really, the potato? Okay, see, they're okay. They're wilding, but they were in the room. We played this game for like I don't even know how long we played it, but it was so much fun. So I know Nika Grace wants you to do it, and I think it would be awesome for her to do it. But we had a blast.
Oh, it changed you. That's it.
Oh, you did that? I said, wait a minute, how is this going? Oh, wait a minute now.
So that's it.
Hey, stop it. Whatever your name is. Um, so wait a minute now.
Yeah, so that's it. So yeah, it's there. It's in the same place where the lightning trivia is. Water. Yep, that's it. Water. That's it. Yep.
We did play it. We played it. It was a great time. And oh my god. And well, first of all, you're not supposed to say anything yet. I learned that. You're not supposed to tell the correct answer. You have to wait for it to time out because they still have people can still guess all the way till the.
Well, okay, that's that's true. So you're right. So people who guessed it correct. So Yolanda is top one.
Yeah, they are
Uh,
notified that they got it right, right? But you don't say the answer because there's other people that's in the room that can still guess all the way to the end so that they can get points. Because it's about the you know the amount of seconds you get the answers right, and all of that, and you still gotta try to be an artist. Well, you an artist. I am an artiste. I mean, so but it was so much fun. When I tell you, we had a blast last night. It wasn't even playing. We were just looking for games to just kind of do. And oh my God, it was hilarious.
so really quickly, so did you guys see what I see on the screen? Is actually a tab that you can press. It's a timer. So as the live host, I see it with the right answer, and the people who guessed it right because they write it in the chat, it tracks those people, and I can click to see who are my top. Only two people have guessed so far. So who are my top two people and when they wrote their answer. So that's
Yeah.
what's happening. So it's tracking you.
Yeah, was in the room. It was a lot of us in there. We had a lot of fun. Urban Eye Candy, I Am Yolanda, Nika Grace. We had people that came in and came out. Sarah, the empty nester, she came through. Kim came through. It was so much fun. And Pals came through, and we were just having a ball. My daughter played with us as well. Um, she played with us. So, I mean, there was some cheating going on, I know, but it's okay. But we did have a blast. So I was like, I gotta tell Doc about this tomorrow. Because I know that we did the, 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 the quiz, the pop-up quiz and stuff, and which was very, a lot of fun. But I was like, definitely, I wanted to share that was a lot of fun last night. It wasn't even planned, but it was really good. And yeah, I think that was it. It was something else that happened. The fact that I couldn't get I couldn't use the disconnection. I don't know what happened there. Because I saw the door and I saw the arrow, but it would not let me pick the person. I couldn't. Every time I picked the person, it didn't happen. Or it showed me to just exit everybody. So I hit it one time and it exited me. It got rid of me. It was weird, but I don't know what happened and why that was going on. But that was a very weird experience. But I think that was all I wanted to share about that. Oh, I did say something I'm going to talk about in our meeting tomorrow, but I'm going to try to say, so Urban Eye Candy is in the room, so she's almost at 1,000. So I was like, maybe we could try to get her there, perhaps everyone that's in the room, so she can, hello, favorite RT came through too. Hey, friend. I was so busy being an artiste, I really couldn't talk to her much. I told her I was in the middle of greatness, so it was hard. But wait, let me see. Do you see Urban?
I see her. I can't pin her. I can't pin her because you're up right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was talking to her about that last night, and I said, well, we'll talk about it in the homeroom and get Doc to see, what we can do to help, get you to that next level.
Yeah, I mean, most of the people in the agency are connecting with each other. So if that's not the case, then you should be connecting with each other. We have a Google form if you're somebody who has not been in school and haven't added your information on the Google form so people can connect with you there and also be able to know when you go live and attend your lives. That's also helpful. I put that every time I do my weekly meetings. I add that Google form in the wrap up. So I want you guys to connect there, but you really should be connecting with each other. So yeah, make sure you're doing that. If you're not in the agency, you're welcome to join, and you're welcome to connect with people.
Somebody walk in the room. I see that Nika Grace, me and her need a meeting.
All right.
Yes.
All right, friend.
All night. But anyway, that was what I wanted to share. So it was a lot of fun, and yeah, that was it.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, and then we will be doing Friends and Learn on Friday, and Coach Jesse, you're gonna put a post out there on school for people to sign up.
Yes, I'll put the new one in there so that we can make sure everybody comment on the right one.
Okay.
But yes, there's someone I think that wants to do one-on-one. I think it's just, yeah, I think, and maybe soda, but yeah, but yes, definitely I'll put the new one in there. But it was such a great time yesterday, with the three and the four-way. So that was also a good time.
Okay. All right. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right. Take care. Bye. Okay. I was gonna answer a couple questions. Uh, Love it. Your question surrounding the name that people have, the LYIA name, they are some like favorite. So favorite has it here. She said good morning to Trisha. She has it with her name with the fire heart emojis. It's also in school, so it's there. But if you what she really did was go to her profile on TikTok. You edit your profile. You're changing your name, not your username. It's your name. You could change that, and you could add the name and the fire hearts. That's kind of our way of knowing who's in the room. So you're doing it to your actual name. Okay, so that's what they did. And then there's the frame, like my photo frame. There is the frame that you can do as well. Okay. Um. Okay. You're welcome, friends. Is there a certain page in school that we can post on? Yeah, in the community chat. Yeah, you can absolutely post in the community chat. So you should have access on the community chat to post there. And then there's a couple different categories you could post under. Okay, because those are searchable categories. But yeah, it's usually shows in the feed for people. Um, okay, community chat, yes, and that was for Yolanda. Yolanda asked the question, and other friends who are in the room. So Coach Jesse, we have our Friends and Learn battles on Fridays. That's really designed for people who are still trying to learn battling, understanding where the buttons are, understanding some of the gameplay and strategy, doing it really for the first time. If you are not a first timer, what I did, and so we have battles that are happening today. I announced it in my live. To be honest with you, I didn't post it because I was like, okay, let's see how this goes. I'm still testing. So that's why it wasn't like a mass post out there. Moving forward in October, I'm going to have weekly things that we're doing that we're able to join either other people's battles or we're going to create our own. So that's the thing that we're going to be doing. There's a couple of things I want to do throughout, and this is kind of a teaser to tomorrow's conversation on Zoom. But there's a couple of things that I'm going to announce in terms of the month of October. So you'll see weekly battles happening. We're still going to do Friends and Learn for our new people or people who are still trying to figure out battling. But then we want to expand, and you want to get to the point where you want to add this to maybe something you're doing on a more consistent basis or even monthly. You don't have to do it like weekly, but it will be some things that you can join and participate in. And if you have a community, you can easily rally your community and say, hey, we're doing this on this event or this month. And so I want you guys to know that. So I'm going to put that out there. What's happening, so that you guys know what's happening today, is that there was a total of 8 of you. Some people, what is it, 5 in the 6 o'clock time frame and 3 in the 8 o'clock time frame that are battling today. So 6 and 8, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. And so people are battling some other people outside the agency. So we'll see. There's a few people who are battling within the agency. That's just the way the matchup happened. But for the most part, we got a few that are experimenting going outside the agency. Okay. So just know you can support people. It's at 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. So I think some of you are going to be overlapping each other or happening at the same time. Again, you got to communicate to your community. It's not just the agency, folks. It's also building your community. So you want to be intentional about that growth and building. So I want to just put that out there. So that's what's happening today. Is that a bad thing? What's a bad thing? What's a bad thing? Let me know what you meant by that. Love it. Is that a bad thing? What's a bad thing? Was there another comment that I might have missed? What's the bad thing? Yeah, I might have missed the other. You might have gotten filtered. So let me know if you got filtered. I don't know what the bad thing is. Hollering outside of the hollering. Yeah, you got bad. You got filtered. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Bella outside of the agency. Oh, okay. Your word got mixed up. You said battling outside the agency. It's like what? um, Battling outside the agency. No, it's just now. Uh, you don't have the um, what's the right word am I looking for? The comfort zone, the ease of knowing you're connecting with somebody in the agency, and we kind of all know we kind of newish to this. Other folks don't know we new, so we got to show up like we ain't new, and we got to kind of know what we're doing a little bit. But no, it's not a bad thing, and hopefully you're with somebody who is also fairly new. Sorry, it's using. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. Um, so, you might be with someone who is very experienced. You never know. So it just depends on what you're doing. So I say outside the agency, we're now starting to expand a little bit more. And so just know that in the agency, we know each other. We good. We understand. Everybody ain't new to it. We all kind of new to this. But outside, we gotta kind of show up a little differently, and just kind of know that now you're starting to do the gameplay. Okay, got it. So just know some of the strategies. It's a game. It's a game, and the best player wins. So you gotta kind of know how to get your room activated, get people there to support you. If you have power ups, you got to know how to use them. You're communicating that to your audience. They're engaging back. They're supporting. So it is part of how do you communicate that well. Hello, I'm here. You guys are talking. So that page you're talking to, I am Yolanda. I'm sorry, love it. Let me pin that. That's my other page. That's my other account. That is probably going to be. Well, I shouldn't say probably. It is going to be the agency account because right now my account is linked as the primary agency account, and I was told by my CM rep to switch it to a separate account where I don't compromise my account, and my account actually can go under the agency because I'm out here, and every day I get somebody sending me their creator network information because they're like, oh, she need to create a network because I'm out here without a creator network. So that is my account, y'all. So I just want to say that out loud. Although I did show you guys I have all these other imposters out there, so be careful. I am gonna make this a post where I show you guys very intentionally how to do a custom name. You said I'm following your new account. Perfect, perfect. Please follow it. Yes, if you're not following, please follow it. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys real quick how to do a custom since I'm in this, and I might even make this part of my post. So, hello friends. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you being here. So if you so this is my page here. What's the new account? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pin it again. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna walk through this though because I want you guys to know how to do a custom account. So if you go to the search bar, one of my search bar, and if you put in an account you want to go to, really quickly, I'm going to show you guys really quickly all my imposters. So I have all these imposters out here. Okay? These are all imposters. The only one real is that one. And then that's the new account for me. So that's me. That's me. These are all not me. So you want to make sure you're not following any of these impersonator accounts. Okay? Yeah, hopefully they get rid of them soon, but TikTok's been dragging their feet on that. So if I go to my actual page, so I'm going to my page. This is my real page because you see I'm live. It says live. That's me here. If you click this arrow, okay, this arrow will take you to this screen here, and it shows you where you can customize someone's name. You guys can click that. Hold on, I'm about to report myself. Oh Lord. Hold on, and let me flip this so you guys can see. Okay, so if you're on my page, you can click the arrow up here. The screen pops up, and you can customize the name here. So if you click customize, keep hitting so if you click the arrow, hit customize. It says it here where you can customize the name. And you can type in the real Dr. Lisa. Okay? So you can type in the real Dr. Lisa, and that's how you would do it. So you can customize somebody's name. So when you guys get messages from me or inbox messages, you know it's me. Okay? It's not any of those impersonator accounts. Okay? So I just want to put that in there so you guys can kind of know how to do that. I'll probably make that part of a post video that I do to show people how to create the customized names for people. On the profile page, the man with the gear, that's where you edit nickname. The man with the gear. Did you say the man with the gear? What you mean? I just said the man with the gear. Wow. You can click the person with the gear, Dr. Lee. So the person with the gear. Let me see real quick. So you're on my page. You click the arrow. I'm trying to see what you see. You can customize name there. You said there's a man with a gear. I don't see the person with the gear on my page. You're saying here, you can do it here. That's another way of doing it? Okay. Okay, so there's two ways. Okay, thank you for sharing that. So there's two ways you can do it. Yes, okay. Thank you. Did you see what Nika Grace put in there? So there's two ways. There's a customized name there. Let's click that same message. So same customized name. Okay? So there's two ways to do it. You can do the man with the gear. You saw that? Oh no, it's not. That's not the word. You can do the man with the gear, or you can do the arrow. Same, it's the same feature. Okay? So all those other features there. So it's either way. Okay, so it's the same feature, but TikTok kind of has a couple ways. TikTok does that, and that's really good about TikTok, because there's always multiple ways to find something. So that's good to know. Thank you, Nika, for sharing that other way. So thank you so much. Appreciate your friend. So I'm catch up on you. Can you still expand your bio? No. Can I expand my bio on this page? Oh, this account, my Dr. Lisa, this account here, yes, it goes to 160. Let me check for this one. I think this one did not. I think this one is still at 80. So yeah, the expanding your bio. Let me check real quick. The bio for this page. Oh no, it says 189 for this one too. Awesome. So they both, I'm sorry, 160. 160 for both. That's good. So 160 for this one and the other one. All right, friends. Thank you so much. So you guys got that. I want to make sure you guys know about the name and customizing that. That just came in my head that I wanted to share that. Okay. All right. So what else were we talking about? So shoppable lives. Are we good there? Love it. Let me know if we're good there. Let me know if we're good with the shoppable lives. Okay. Let me know if we're good with the shoppable lives. I think we're good. So let me know if there's any questions, okay? Any other questions? Yes, thank you. Okay. So yeah, you definitely want to turn on that shopping cart again. It does allow some people to come, but you got to keep them in the live. So that's the thing about it. Is what you're saying is, and what you're showing is what's going to keep them. People put something unique to you in this her nickname on our people in here listening to keep it private. I'm gonna pin that. That is true. That is a good point. did my first shoppable yesterday. Did you really? Congratulations. Hey, Divine Balance. How are you, friend? So, Nika's talking about the customized name. So, again, I got the imposters. I don't know what TikTok's doing. I requested to remove 5 of them. They have not done it yet. They were really good the first time I was submitting them. Now I don't know what's happening. But just know those impersonators are not me. So you got to make sure that you do remove them, okay? You said, I can't hear you. I don't know why you can't hear me. Anybody else having audio issues? Let me know if you're having audio issues. Okay, Nika says she can hear me. Now it's back. Oh, interesting. I don't know what happened. Not me. I had to turn sound up. Okay, thank you so much, Roxanne. All right, any new people in the room? Let me know if you're new to me. No audio issues. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Trish said it's back now, so hopefully it's good. Yeah, so that is the launch your income is the account here. Good morning. What's required when you do a shoppable live? Is there anything that has to happen? When you turn on the shopping cart and put your product in there, you pin the product. I told people you gotta show the product. So if I'm gonna pin lip gloss, that's my phone. She's so funny. So if I'm talking about my lip gloss and stuff and I'm showing it and stuff and I have it pinned here, you gotta show the product. Now you can have like lip gloss you have on, so you can have it, you can apply it and show it and stuff, and then you have it in your hand, but you're talking about it a little bit. You said, what's the candle? I'm not sure what the candle is. What do you mean? What's the candle? Where's the candle? Where's the candle? Where's the candle? I'm not sure what candle you're talking about. Still don't know what you're talking about. Where's what candle? Oh, my sample candle. Oh, it's the candle from back in the day. My son moved it. You saw my candle. I know what you're talking about now. I got you. My son moved it. I don't know what he did with it. What happened to my example candle? Lord, my candle been gone for a minute. They're teasing. What they're talking about is that back in the day, because I ain't seen that candle since the summer. Y'all was teasing me about that candle all the time too. What did he do with my candle? I don't know. It's probably maybe under my desk somewhere and I just can't see it. But I used to use the candle as the example. That's why they teasing me when I talk about like here. Now you have your own candle, and maybe I forgot what I used to say. Nah, I gotta go find a candle. I gotta go look at some old videos. All right, so now you have lip gloss. So if you have it pinned, you would pin it, and you would make sure it's if it's pinned, you gotta show what you're pinning. If it's not pinned and it's in that shopping bag, I tell people make sure you're talking, periodically throughout that live. You're pulling things out of the shopping bag, pinning it, talking about stuff. Because if you have products and you're not talking about them, but they're on the screen for people to access, TikTok doesn't like that. You'll get a notice like, why aren't you talking about the products? Thank you for the follow, friend. So you got to make sure you're talking about the products, okay? And if you're not talking about the products, unpin them and remove them from the shopping bag so that you don't get in trouble with TikTok. He said, too funny. Did he microwave it? No, he did not microwave it. He only microwaves pencils. No, I'm joking. You said, I remember those days. That's so funny. If you lost the candle, you can order another one from my showcase. Hey, Hermersion. Hey. Y'all so funny. Whatever. So is it that anything you pen, you have it in hand to show, or those in your showcase as well? Anything you pen that is not live, you gotta show it. If it is pinned on your page, you're talking about that product and you are showing it. You are absolutely showing it. Let's do this. Let me see. I don't think I can do. Let me do something. So I'm gonna remove my link. Okay? And then if I remove my link, I'm gonna see if I can show my showcase. I probably can't. I can't. Let me see. I don't think I can. Because I don't see my shopping cart. No, let's see if it's in here. Um, no, before I started the live, I saw my shopping cart, but I don't see it anymore. So I can't make this a shoppable live. Yeah, I don't see my shopping cart. I don't see where it's at. Yeah, it's not there. I just see my link for the agency. So I would show a real time example, but I can't get to my shopping cart. I don't know why. I'm checking to see if there's any other places it could be. Hmm, no, no, it's not in my service. Yeah, I don't think it's turned on right now. So only the agency is showing. Okay. Hey Kim. Yeah, only the link to the agency is able to be shown. I removed it, but it didn't show it. Okay, so I can't show you an example. Maybe my 4 o'clock. I'm open to doing that if people need to see an actual visual for it. So I'm happy to do that. Good question. So how can we suggest what's in the showcase as an additional purchase? Um, Her merchant, you can always talk about your showcase. You can always, even though right now I don't have my shopping cart pinned, if you click my photo up here, you can get to my showcase there. It says view Dr. Lisa's showcase. So you can see my showcase. So if you guys click my photo here, let me know if you're able to see my showcase. Put that in the chat for me. But you can always see my showcase. Okay? You can always see it. Okay, give me 1 second. I got trolls in my chat over here. Um, Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Um, so you can always see your showcase. So give me 1 second. Oh yeah, I see it. TikTok isn't for me full time, but I would like to share why I love my new content planner. Um, How to cute? What is it? Is it a product that's in your showcase, or is it your personal product? Let me know what you would. Are you talking about how to show that or talk about it? Bless your heart. Your recommendation of last week really raised my pleasure. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Good morning, Kim Love Jones. How you doing, friend? Hello, D. Hello, friend. How you doing? Oh, talk about the showcase. Yeah. Yeah. You talk about what's in that showcase. Yes. TikTok show. Okay. So, yes. I'm catching up on comments, y'all. Let's see. Um, showcase product. Yes. So you can add that showcase product to your shopping cart. You can pin it, and you can talk about it for 5-10 minutes, and unpin it and remove it from the bag. And you've done, it's part of your live stream. So you don't have to have it on the whole time. You can bring it on and off as you see fit. You said bought it on TikTok Shop. Yeah, so you can do that. Yep, you can talk about it. You don't have to make it a long, drawn out conversation. You just share, here's something I have. Um, how has work affected your daily routine, darling? Oh, it's fine. Well, this is my work. It's like, this is fine. It hasn't affected it. Dr. Lisa, do you use moderators? You know what? On YouTube, I do have one during the week in the morning time. I usually try to watch my own chat on YouTube. Here, I don't have a moderator. I probably should, to be honest with you. I think I've gotten to the point where I probably should. Um, but a lot of my conversation is based on making sure that I'm connecting with you all and answering your questions. For Halaku, because her content gets good engagement, she could do content with the link in it. She could do a shoppable live. Yeah, you could do a shoppable video. That essentially is a shoppable video, so that's what you could do. Halaku, let me know if that makes sense. I'm not sure if I feel like I'm not answering your question. I think you're asking something very specific. Um, Um, you said I'm such a, thank you so much, LaQuisha. Thank you so much for that example of this young generation. Honestly, the kids today are so lost in the internet. Yeah, so yeah, you got to know your audience and who you're talking to. Take care. Thank you so much, baby. How you doing, favorite? How's everything going? I know you've been busy lately. Um, so okay. Um, let me know if there are, hello, friends. Let me know if there's any question. You're welcome, darling. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. So let me know if there's other questions about Shoppable. I don't know if I'm fully answering your question, Holly Q, but let me know if you had other questions. Thank you for the shares, friends. Appreciate that. It says there are no followers until you come in here and someone followed. Lucretia. There are no followers until you come in here and someone followed. Lucretia. Um, I don't know what that means. What happened? Favorite. I mean, Nika Grace. Let me know what you meant by that. Lucretia had no followers. It was following no one. Oh, okay. Let me look. I didn't look at her profile. Thank you for that. This must be a brand new account. Oh, oh, thank you for that. Okay, look, LaQuisha, Nika Grace is given information. So it seems like you have a brand new account with no bio. And so now she that was her way of telling me, Doc, she probably needs help with learning how to grow her account. So let me know if you're still with me. Let me put a heart in the chat to let me know you're still with me and listening. Because here's what I want you to do. Nika the investigator, she is. I'm sitting up here seeing the follows and comments and stuff, and I'm trying to follow the conversation and didn't look at the account in its private. See, look at y'all. Y'all helping our friend. So, okay, couple things our friends are pointing out. If you're still in the room, when you have a private account, it doesn't allow people to follow you back, so you won't be able to grow fast. So that's one thing that they're saying. Even if they wanted to connect with you, they can't because you have a private account and you have to accept each individual person. So, and oftentimes people don't follow accounts that are private. So, what you want to do is make sure if you don't want people to follow you or you want to be anonymous, I tell people change your name, change your photo. Those are ways that you can kind of skirt around it, but you can still grow. The other thing I would tell you is always put words in your bio. So when it comes to your bio is an opportunity for TikTok to know who you are and what your page is all about. And they use those keywords, those words in your bio, to determine how they left. That's what I thought. Nika, you're so funny. So that's what I thought. All right. Y'all, okay. Happy Saturday. Thank you for the follow, friend. Y'all about got him. Something wasn't right. Investigative deficiency is a thing of you. You think I'm funny. They funny, worship. I'm not the funny one. You said you taught us well. Oh, look you. Yes, it is, friend. It is. It is a beautiful thing. Because they was like, let me, what is Dr. Lisa talking about? Who is this person? She said for your information last week brought her. I was like, huh? I know. I was like, what did I say last week that brought you pleasure? You know, certain words I don't read on camera. I was like, huh? But see, I see it as maybe, maybe there's a cultural difference, a language difference, and people use words in different ways. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. But Nika, you like, no, that don't sound right. He said, no one talks like that. Oh my gosh. and our intuition, we are unmatched to keep up the discernment. So don't love us. You said we always watch it. And then Trisha says J 2.0. Oh my gosh, y'all are hilarious. Nika's on it. Trisha T, you said J 2.0. J, the original J, comes in here all the time. Like, hey, Dr. Lisa. Good morning, team. Thanks for the gifts and follow. You're so welcome, friend. I spotted crocheting like, what? You said you stopped. I'm sorry, you stopped crocheting like what? Okay, y'all. I think Nika said I could smell it. And Jill. That's what J 2.0 is, Coach Jesse. That's J 2.0. That's what Trisha's saying. She puts that in the chat every now and then when there's something that goes sideways. She's like, J 2.0. J 2.0. Thank you for your words last night. I just hit Robbie. Now, you could have said something like that. I'd be like, okay, Nika, I'm happy I helped you. I'm happy I was able to help you with that. Silly. Y'all are a mess. All right. That's our code word. Yeah, Trisha been using it. She uses it all the time. So yes, this she uses it all the time. She'll be like 2.0 dot 2.0 J 2.0. All right, friends. I am about to let y'all go. I think it's time for me to go start my Saturday. How you handle that was classic. Just keep going. Nice. I know. I don't let what happens on from my perspective, and it's just so that y'all understand where my mind is. I do stay in the chat. I see your comments, and I recognize there's people who are new. So I get a lot of new people who are new to the app. And then I get people to ask questions, and just because I answer questions and I'm being as supportive as possible in the moment, it's part of what I do. So I try to start from a place of understanding. That's why from a place of understanding, recognizing that not everybody understands this, and that's what this is all about: helping you learn, helping you grow in teaching. So I get it, and your sometimes questions are obvious for some of us, and then like I said, the language barrier and stuff like that, I recognize that as well. So you're like, Nika is saying that because she wants me to help no block view. Yeah, I'm on my way to BJ's. See you at 4. Okay. I need to go to BJ's. That's where I need to go today. We say and do things you can't. I know. I know y'all do. They will learn here. D, thank you so much for being here. You're talking to Miss Darlene. Yes, Miss Darlene is a great supporter. You guys are awesome. Did I answer all questions, y'all? I know, Halaki, you were asking the question about pinning your product, and you were asking about your showcase. You can, so unfortunately, I have the link here, so I cannot show it. I'll do it at 4 if you guys want me to. If that really is kind of a show and tell moment, you guys need me to show you how I do it. But you can pin your product and show it. You say I straight up called them out from the chat. No, but it's okay. I'll wait till 4. Okay. So let me, you know what? One thing I could do, let me show you on my shop page real quick, if you guys are still here with me. So if I go to my shop page, and I'm on my shop page, Doc, how can I set up a moderator? Set up a moderator. I do have to do it before the live. You could do it during your live. You could do it during your live. So, you said, oh, thanks, I learned everything from Doc. Thank you so much. The other day, I asked someone in the Trisha's chat and asked why they weren't tapping. The other day, you added someone in the so you in the chat just calling folks out like, why you ain't tapping? If you gonna listen to all this, tap the screen. Just tap. That's all you gotta do. Just go ahead. Let's see some hearts. Show some hearts. So you said I'm gonna force it. Yes, I'm going to make Nika my mod. Okay, so let's do this. If you tap the words to somebody's comments and Nika's in the room, give me 1 second, hold on. You gotta tap Nika's face. Hold on 1 second. So if you go to Nika's face, this is probably the quickest way to do it. You can also go to the more button, but this is the quickest way to do it. There's 3 buttons. There's 3 dots in the top right corner as the live host. Okay? I'm gonna show you all because I'm gonna show you guys 2 things on the shoppable live. Okay. We thug us in the chat. We did we did do it. I was like, I'm eating. So if you're here, okay, so let me flip my mic. So I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna hit my plus button and then I'm gonna go live here so you guys can see it. Okay. And flip my camera so you guys can see me. So you guys can see me here. Okay. So I'm going live here. So you can partially see my face. All right. So if I'm here and somebody comes in my room, somebody want to come over here? I'm gonna show you real quick how to do it. 1 second. Oh gosh, I'm covering up my screen. Okay. So when you tap somebody's picture, thank you so much, Rachel. How you doing, friend? Somebody want to come in my room. Let's see. This is my shop page. I don't know who that person is. I'm not gonna invite them. Hello, OT strategist. Okay, really quickly. Let's see. I don't know if anybody's come over here. That's fine. Really quickly, if you go to the 3 dots with more in the corner, you see the 3 dots over here. Click that. Click your 3 dots. If you go to settings, this is another way to get to it. And you can see moderators. Moderators is down at the bottom. And now you can add moderators for yourself. And you just add somebody who's in your room. You can add different people to be your mods. You can add from your follower list, so you could do it before you go live, or you could add it while you're live. Okay? And so those are mods you can add. Shopping cart. While you're in the live, this other thing I'm gonna show you. You can pick products from your showcase. If you add products, you can add products from your showcase. So if I wanted to add this cream, I'm not gonna add that. Let me add something I have in my showcase. I mean, have right here. So I'm gonna add my gum. I'll add this one. So I can add it. Hold on, let's go here. I can press add to add it to my showcase. Okay. So I'm gonna add products. I'm gonna be done. Okay. So I just say okay. So that product is there. I can pin that product. And so that product is showing up as a pinned product. While I'm in my live, I can show the gum. Okay. So I'm showing it here. So you guys can see. Okay, so I'm showing the product because the back camera's on. So I'm going to talk about this. So then when I don't want to add that product anymore, I can click here. I can unpin it. And there's 3 dots next to it. I can delete it. Ugh. and that's removing it from my shopping bag. So it's not in that shopping bag anymore. Okay? So that's what I meant by that. I'm going to end this live. Okay? So let me know if you follow me. So that's the moderator, and that's the other thing. Okay? Hold on one second. Let me catch up on some of your comments. You guys were talking about mods for a second. Let me just make sure I answer those questions. So you said we all need Nika as a moderator. I know. Do you people earn if they are moderators? No. It is a voluntary support because if the person's in your live anyway, they're just offering additional support. So it's a voluntary role. You usually pick somebody you trust, somebody who knows how to handle your room and how to pin and do things like that. You also have somebody that you should have a conversation with your mod about, okay, here's what I expect, here's what you should and shouldn't do. So there should be some things that you all are on agreement with, and you help them understand how to support your live. Miss Darlene said, sorry, I'm eating. We are in the modern age CIA chat investigating agents. Hello, how you doing, Rich? And so, oops, I wasn't listening. It was shared with me that moderators are not paid with TikTok. The live host supports their mods. Yeah, TikTok does not. Yeah, TikTok definitely doesn't pay them. It's the live host. It's a relationship with the live host. Again, it should be voluntary, but it's up to you as a live host in terms of what you're going to offer. Can you show where audience control is? Audience control is under settings. So before you start the live, you see it. So if I was to go back to that page, this is my shop page. I'm just gonna go here to get to it. And then I go live. Here under settings, that little spin wheel. You see the little spin wheel that says settings there? Scroll down. You should see. Did I pass it? No, there it is. Audience control. It's off for me. You can cut it on. If you're doing a shoppable live, you want to cut it on. Because only shoppable lives mean that audience control has to be cut on so that kids under 18 can't purchase. You said chat investigating agents. I see you, the CIA. Is that true? What is true? What is that, Yolanda? I missed it. I'm sorry, friend. Were you talking about for the moderators? TikTok doesn't pay moderators, no. So that's true. You're right. TikTok doesn't pay moderators. The relationship is with the live host. The live host, it should be voluntary. The live host has, obviously, they make an understanding with whatever that moderator relationship is. But yes, it should be voluntary. Okay. Grateful for you. You're welcome, friend. Let me know if there's any other questions. Thank you. My cue will wait. Okay, your question will wait. No, I got you, friend. Does anyone sell the new wireless tapper in their TikTok showcase? No, I haven't seen that one. Mine is wired. I'm intrigued. What does that mean? How cute. Do you use parts of your live? Hold on one second. Let me see. Thank you so much for that. I was like, where did that come from? I was looking in the chat. I was like, come all of a sudden. So do you use parts of your lives as posts for your page? That would be great. I do on occasion. I haven't done it in quite some time. I've been doing unique videos. I've done a few though. I think in the last month I've done at least one, maybe two. So yeah. All right. Hold on one second. I was sure. So yeah. All right. I think I answered everything, you all. Let me know if I didn't catch up. I need a tapper. I know I need one too. A new one. I need another one for downstairs. You said I want to see this, Luna. Thank you so much. I bet the engagement is not as good. Interesting. I wonder, can we tap in our own room? You can. You should. TikTok tells you to. In the very beginning, it says more likes would get you more views. I'm like, okay, let me look at my screen. Because who they talking to? Ain't nobody else in the room but you. So I was like, TikTok, you must be telling me to like my live. So I do like my live. In the beginning, I'm talking, I'm saying the keywords, I'm being very intentional. So yeah, in the beginning, I try to say it as much as possible. All right, friends. Appreciate you saying, oh, okay. Yeah. Tap your screen, share out your live, share it out, and then start promoting your live. Yeah. You got to market your business. You got to market your live stream. It's yours. Say the keywords. Yep, the keywords for your live. We're talking about live streaming, monetization, join a creator network. I say all the things that hopefully will drive people in the room. See you at 4. Thank you so much, Dee. Appreciate you, friend. Let me know if there's any other questions, friends. I'm going to get started supporting all of you. We got battles. So we know those are happening today. It's a lot of you guys that are going to be in these TikTok streets. So we're really excited about that. Come up and show up for people if you can. No pressure, but several of our friends are battling. So I will put it in the group chat so you guys know who's doing battles today. And there's a 6 o'clock group and an 8 o'clock group. Many of the 6 o'clock people are starting at 6 o'clock. So just know that is the case. I'll ask people to share out their schedule. Okay? All right. Take care. See you guys at 4. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody. Take care. And if I didn't get to your question, let me know. Come back, learn. And thank you all for the likes, the shares, the taps, the gifts, the watching. Appreciate all of it. All right. Do it scared. Do it scared. All right, friends. And we're going to talk about going live. That's going to be our October goal. I'm giving y'all a teaser. I'm going to send out our Zoom link too for tomorrow's meeting. So teaser, we're going to be talking about it. My friends who have not gone live, I want y'all to go live. So we're going to be intentional in October. All right? All right. See y'all later. Take care, friends. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Bye-bye.